information. Some gems are dropped. So as we log in over there on Facebook, hey, Facebook, hey, come on in. Let's talk about some things today. We've been through a lot of tools during the week. We've been talking about promotional tools. Uh, just a quick just a quick recap. Day 49 was Monday, using stories for promotions. There are two types of stories: successful stories and failure stories. Day 50 was verbal communications and problem solving. Find that problem within your group, within your business, within your platform, and create a solution and create a verbal commercial around it. Hey, you have problems with changing your frown upside down. Well, I have a pair that'll do it for you. And I check. I have on one of those happy face earrings. Just to have some fun with the team. Day 51 was repetition. It was more about think about the action that you're trying to achieve. Think about the action you're trying to achieve. Figure out how to become repetitive in that one thing. Pick a thing and go hard in it. Eric has been using this term a lot: bake it into it. So pick one thing and go into it and become repetitious with it, and allow others to acquire it, become repetition in it, and so on and so on. Day 52, one-on-one crushing groups. He put out a challenge. If you have less than 200 people on your team, do the one-on-one call, figure out the plan going in. When are you going to meet? What platform? What time? What are you going to say? What are some of the objections that you are anticipating, and how are you going to respond to those things? Now, keep in mind, all of these tools will take some preparation coming in, team. But that was a recap of the week and day 53. Day 53 on today, we went more into tools, and it was about the accountability tool. This probably has to be the simplest one when you simplify it. Let's simplify it. The number one accountability strategy is first doing it yourself, being accountable yourself, going behind yourself, or finding someone, whatever your niche may be, calling someone and particularly making them your accountability partner, reaching out to someone of like mind with the same goal or the same direction to encourage each other and give each other ideals, whichever method of accountability that you choose. Or even if you choose the accountability road of, um, I want to use the proper term here, even if you have to expose them because they are not doing what they should be doing, that is a part of accountability. And I find myself daydreaming a lot, team. That is one of my shortcomings. I did it as a child. I was always corrected and reprimanded about daydreaming. I had some bad habits. So I found myself daydreaming with Eric when he gives us these stories. I go into my own wild imagination, like, "Hmm, and come up with some suggestions." But when he really pulled out the part about being accountable and using it as a tool, he most definitely said, start with yourself. Grab one on conversation and choose someone to help push you. Pick a commitment and make a goal to make it happen. He's given us he quoted 18 tools that he's given us this far with this promotion. And one was pick a commitment and set a goal around it. Excuse me. I'm losing my device. So with so many tools that he's given us, he doesn't expect us to do all of them. I wouldn't expect us to do all of them at once, but you will find some of them cross-lining one another, which is a good thing. The more we use them, the more we become repetitive in them. And when we're focused, we can really see the turnover and the change once we put our foot into it. So he gave us the definition of accountability, and a lot of us may define it in different ways. But the gist is accountability is to hold people accountable to a certain standard. We talked about that. Remember, Janet, we talked about that. Our teams aren't doing what we need them to do because we're not holding them accountable to the standard that we're setting. So it starts with us, team. Now, I know I am blue in the face if I make a commitment and it falls through. Yeah, I'm sitting back here, I'm beating myself up. So imagine if you put that goal out to everyone and you didn't accomplish anything. Yeah, that's kind of like a gas in the face. But who wants to be that person? That should give us motivation and accomplishment and say, no, it can't go down like this. Let's get into action. And that's what your accountability partner is for. No, it can't go down like this. We have too many tools. Try this, do this. Let's give this a incubation period. Let's move on to this. That's what accountability partners do. They help us stay in the moment long enough, but help us realize when it's time to pivot and change some things as well. So he encouraged us to continue with those conversations, those Zoom meetings, those conference calls, whatever platform you're using, schedule a day, pick a media, and just know out of all the conversation, we should have a script of our own. I probably would plan it. I've been trying to get one of my teammates on the phone for weeks, team. And each time we almost connect, I have another question and another question. So when we finally get down to the meeting, I'm not rattling and I have a list of things that I want to address to help me find out what her real need is, what her real limiting belief is, because that's what it is. Conversation is business, and business is conversation. That's what wants us to get out of this. So make a declaration. And he encouraged us to make the declaration big, post it everywhere, tell everybody, because that's a form of the accountability, setting it up. You also can involve someone else. That is reaching out, grabbing your accountability partner. I encourage all of us to have one. I have several in different avenues. I encourage all of us to have at least one to help us stay focused. Involve a time and space. I've mentioned this before. My team and I, we get together for Power Hour Monday through Friday at the same bat time in the same bat place, just so we're particular about working our business and throwing creative ideas off of one another and getting resolutions. I'm triple booked this weekend and I'm happy about it, but I want to think logically. How do I maximize all of these events with the minimum of jewelry that I'm able to take with me? So my team was able to give me some constructive advice on how to make that happen because they've been in that situation before as well. So a team is always good to get involved. Oh, that low apple juice gets me every time. So keep in mind that the no actions will be revealed. And I put a note, don't embarrass them unless they're asked to. He made that point too. Don't embarrass people unless they ask you to. And they're asking you to embarrass them when they sign on to be accountability partners. All right. I am embarrassed sometimes, but I asked for it because I asked for my team to be my accountability partner. And the challenges and exposure sometimes get the ball running and the flames firing under people. So that was the lesson on today, using the tool of accountability with our team. So whether we're doing that one-on-one or whether we're picking those elites from our overall team, the most, the biggest go-getters, wherever we're start with the plan, but that plan starts with us. We have to be action takers and have our team follow. So great information, and it can be overwhelming. I said it once, I said it twice, I'll say it thrice. The notes from our Zoom meetings are amazing. Take those notes, create you a script, and have these things for years to come as we are building over and over and over. All right, team. So let's talk about it all. Let's have a Friday free for all. You want to come in and share your win? Do that at this time. You want to come in and you want to comment on something we've been talking about during the week? at this time if you want to share. Let's open up the mic at this time. Yeah, turn on your mic, Susie. I see you ready. Susie on fire
Work
over there.
today. So I have my business partner right here. So we've been working together. I have a couple of, I think maybe wins. I have not shared any wins in a long time. I've had some over. But I'm at work when most of the week. So I live in outside of Martinsville, Virginia. We have the NASCAR this weekend. So I'm not going to NASCAR, but my RV, as you guys have seen in some of the others, is getting loaded up with jewelry. I have these cases that I just opened. They have little pegs on them, so the jewelry's already ready to go. I am going to a parking lot next to the race, and I am setting up a table of jewelry. I mean, more than a table. So, and then also this morning, and I have a hard time, I don't have an accountability partner, and I don't have anybody. Well, we're learning, she's learning. So for me, it's really hard because I come home, I'm raising 2 grandkids that one is autistic, so some on that spectrum. So for me, it's just me. And this group, I show up almost every single day. So that's my accountability. But when I get home, I sometimes don't want to do nothing because I'm tired and I got to get rid of that. So, but also I had a friend that I have known for a long time. She reached out this morning. She goes, I see you're a business owner. And she goes, I'm selling Mary Kay. So we went back and forth and she goes, about purchasing something. And I said, would you be willing to purchase something for me? And she goes, would you be willing to do a virtual party? And I said, would you be willing to do a virtual party? So that's in the works right now. So I need help with how to do a virtual party, you guys. I need tips on that. So if someone can reach out, I've never done one. So I'm really this year trying to work my business. I've been doing this for 5 years, but I haven't worked it like I have this year.
Honesty.
If you go to the Dorks
Total
page,
reveal.
they
I
have
feel
they
you.
have a whole training on virtual parties.
Where at?
Paparazzi
YouTube, huh?
Dorks.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. I watch them all the time. Thank you, guys. Thanks for listening to me ramble.
Not to mention, let's not overthink it. A virtual party can be a live presentation. It could be a messenger party. It could be a flash. Don't overthink that you have to have this elaborate setup for a party. The jewelry and the device, or even if you're at home.
What I was thinking of is where I've seen some where you'll post it for like a week or 2 weeks or something, and then just drop photos in it every day, or something like that. I mean,
yeah, that sounds like a messenger party. Those can be fun. A lot of work, but those can be fun.
Yeah, I have a lot of pictures on my phone. So
great. Hardest part is getting the pictures.
Right. Yep. All right. Thank you, guys.
Excellent. Make sure we're gonna follow up with you, Susie, to see how that is going for you, how you're preparing. When are you going to present
I'm not sure yet. Right now, it's been really busy because my youngest is in occupational therapy.
Limiting beliefs, date and deadlines.
We're going to talk later this afternoon. We're going to talk later this afternoon. Okay. So our over the weekend. So it's like we just reached out this morning. So probably within the next few weeks, I'm hoping.
All right, we'll get into that Dorks group. They have some phenomenal training. Okay. I'm pretty sure with what they give you, you'll be able to set up tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Please, that was great. Yeah, get us energized. What you got going on? What about the tools? Which one are you guys leaning toward? What are you most motivated about? Facebook, what's going on over there? Jenny, what you have for us today?
Hey, I was just going to say to Susie, Kimberly Kerr on Facebook said that she just finished a virtual party and she has a few more scheduled. If you want some help, message her. Kimberly Kerr.
C-U-R-E?
K-E-R-R.
K-E-R-R.
Kimberly, K-I-M-B-E-R-L-Y.
Thanks, Kim, for reaching out over there on Facebook. That's just what we need. Here is, and listen, I heard you say you don't have accountability partners. Yes, you do. Here we are.
Yeah.
Just tell us the need, team. Tell us the need. We'll fill it. That's what we do as leaders, remember? We find that need and we fill it. Conversation is business, so no conversation is off limits. I actually had one of my business partners say in the meeting this morning that they're promoting in-home shopping to where their friends and family can come over to their home and shop directly from their whole inventory. So they said they were excited. They had an in-home shopper on yesterday, and they were surprised at the dollar amount that the in-home shoppers spent. And we came back like, hey, don't ever underestimate your clients. They will love the bling. They will love this. There's a client for all of your jewelry. We just have to find it. Never underestimate our client. You guys are awfully quiet. And listen to me. When there's too much noise, I'm nervous. You're like this. It's like it's too much going on. And I'm like, you guys are quiet. It's been a great week.
I have a party coming up. I guess you would say that's a win. It is a win.
Always.
I'm sorry. It's a win. But let me tell you what it says. Hold on. It says, it's my daughter's friend and she's doing the party for me. And she sent me the invitation. And it says, eat, drink, and be thankful. Come and spend Friendsgiving with us. Our theme is poker, potluck, and paparazzi. So bring your favorite dish, your cash for gains, and your ladies, you will have $5 jewelry for sale all night. So
That's big time, Josette. You done made the flyer, girl.
Yes. So I'm trying to figure out how to and just have fun, and I don't know, be a poker girl that night. I don't know, just to have a game.
One of the things, Ms. Josette, one of the things that I did on today with my home party on this weekend was reached out to them and asked them what was the feel. Is it your church family? Will it be men and women? Is it your coworkers? Are there any Greeks that'll be there, which will help me choose color palettes, some design, and things like that.
She has 30 people who has RSVP'd.
So that tells you have to bring the numbers of jewels. You got to bring the jewels. Variety. Don't overthink it though.
Yeah. It's some
Bring
of
as much
every
as
color.
you can. A way to package, a way to cash them out quickly, and you have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I add to that? Don't forget the Z pieces. We don't give those Z's enough love. I don't give those Z's enough love. I'm going to be the first to admit, I get so hung up on $5 jewelry that sometimes, I just showed some today, but yeah, don't forget to give them babies some love.
And my fashion fix. Because I have
and fashion fix, yes.
I was just gonna say that because that sells a lot of
$5 piece. And then I'm gonna do a table with the fashion fix and the Z pieces.
Fashion
well,
fix
we
display,
learned that from my
and
training.
you can take pre-orders.
Set sale. Good job.
Yeah, I had a really large hostess party once, and she set it up like a garage sale. She was like, let's make it like a garage sale. So I had all these tables, and so I put everything individual on each table. Like, just like if you go into like Claire's boutique, what do you have? You have a table of earrings, you have a table of necklaces, and it flowed so well that way, and people enjoyed it. So, and then we also had refreshments and snacks, and it was like a whole day thing. I made $600 profit that day. It was amazing.
Wow.
Because she was like, well, if I'm gonna do this for you, we're gonna do it right. And she just really hooked it up. But yeah, put them out. The set sold really well. So that's why I was gonna say, yeah, do your fashion fixes and also make your own fashion fixes. Make your own sets and display them on bus, because they would just bring me the whole bus and say, I want all of these.
That is a win-win right there.
Yeah,
you're
gonna
together.
make some good money
set.
doing it that way.
Yeah. You're like, what's that? Oh, the set I put together. Nice.
Yep.
that does work, team.
And work the room. Work the room. Mm-hmm. Just like they're shopping at a store. Work the room and talk them into something.
Conversation is business.
Yeah, and definitely if you tell people, oh, I think this would look so good on you, or this would look great with your outfit, they just instantly
What is
buy
that,
it.
team? Compliment. Don't
Yeah,
forget your
compliment.
training. Compliment. Do not forget your training.
And if you got a guy around, have him do it because women buy anything a guy says looks nice.
There's some truth to that too.
It's true. They
There's
do.
some
You have a
truth to
guy
that.
tell a woman she looks good on something, she'll buy like 5 different colors of it.
Any questions, comments, or concerns over there on Facebook? Nice. It's Friday for most. It feels like a Tuesday to me. I don't know. I do have some people to meet on this other side. We're gonna start our festivities on this weekend. So we have to have an after school program. And yeah, let's get ready for the weekend, team. There's a lot of money on the floor. There's a lot of people looking for opportunities out there. So I hope we're sharing them every opportunity we get. All right, let's use the tools. One day,
Is
one
there
weekend.
anybody, I'm sorry, is there anybody on here that's in the Atlanta area? I'm in Atlanta this weekend. So if there's anybody here, you know, and you want to like meet and have lunch or something, I would love to.
Nice.
Oh, I wish I was there, but I'm not. I'm in KC dealing with Travis Kelce and
Joseph, I
Taylor
like
Swift
her
all the
energy.
time.
Oh, team, don't forget the Dorks are still on tour. They were just in Washington, D.C. Don't forget where Mama Frank promoted.
It is
Why don't
well
we have
worth
those?
it.
Listen, after that Zoom on yesterday, I doubled back and went on my team page. Like, look, I have no excuse. You have no excuse. Let's do it together. Let's get those EMP tickets. Let's gear up and go out to Utah or the other all-in tour travels. Let's stay connected because yeah, those conventions, those sessions, they will. Ooh, did anyone feel it the way that I felt it when Mama Frank says, "If you come to my house, your life will change." It wasn't
I
even the
can't
words, it
wait
was
to
the
find a
emotion
time that we
behind
can,
it.
I'm going.
Oh, that made me say I'm going. So it is that feeling and that emotion that we get when we connect face to face. All right, so let's all ye be encouraged. Let's get in for the end of the week new release. And let's get the money off the floor from the weekends. Woo woo. Woo, woo. Until the next time, team. If there is nothing else, thank you for bringing us in, Miss Lizzie. You girls
Thanks,
be
Tanya.
beautiful.
Bye, ladies.
Bye. Have a great weekend.